Hello there, this is John. I'm very glad to have you here with me. And we are starting our quest on a par 5 first hole. All right, let's launch this ball into the fairway and take it from there. Okay, hopefully you do well out there. First tee shot is away. Let's have a good one. Second shot here on the first. Good job. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, here's your fourth. Yikes, that went right by. All right, you've got this for bogey. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. Just a little too much power. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. That swing was a little bit off. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. Oh, almost in there. Here's a 6-foot putt. And right now you're 2 over. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Good job. And here's your second shot on the third. Well, that won't do, will it? This one from the sand might be short. Be nice to get this one. This one's for bogey. And currently sitting at 3 over par. And now we're teeing up on the 4th. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Okay. Yep. This is extremely far away from the cup. All I really know is that it's more than 45 feet away because that's how I set it up in the code. So that's all I can tell you. 5 feet to the cup from here. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. That was a good one. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Let's get a little kick left here. All right, let's do it. This to save par. Breaking pretty hard to the left. A little too hard. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. Now for the par 4 sixth. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. And from here we're looking at about 195 yards or so to the pin. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. 4 feet left. And you are 6 over par at the moment. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. That was a good one. Here is the bogey putt. And you're currently sitting at 7 over. All right, here we go. Par 3, 8th hole. Setting up here for the bogey. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. I think we're heading to the fairway with this one. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. Okay, 3rd shot. Look at this one start way out to the right. This one's just a 3-footer. And you're currently sitting at 9 over par. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. I'm having that. And this one's around 205 yards away. Let's see how you do here. We have a very long putt ahead of us. And we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. And hopefully we can make this for bogey. And currently sitting at 10 over par. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Oh, that's no good. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Well, that'll do for now. All right, this one is about 22 feet out. Oh! Ouch. Let's well, regroup. Lining up for a 9-foot putt here. A little bit too firm on that one. Okay, moving on. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Well, that was never going to be good. I can't seem to escape this rough. That's too bad. Okay, nicely done. You're in the fairway now. Let's hit up onto that green. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Wind is blowing left to right. Oh, hello. Okay, come on now. This to save your par. I think it goes straight and then dives a bit to the left. And that's gonna drop on in there. Nicely done. And now for the par 5, 14th hole. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Here's an 11-footer. Oh, man. All right, not much left here. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And this is a short par 4 we're teeing off on now. Might be able to make a move. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. We are in the deep stuff here. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Setting up here for your fourth. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and this putt's for double. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. That'll work. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. All right, we'll take that. 12 feet left to the hole. And I think this one's breaking to the left. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And this one for the par. Teeing up now on number 17. And you can't leave this one short. That bunker will be in play. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, too bad. Just 3 feet left. Okay, 18th hole is before us. This one's a par 5. What happened there? Yeah, we'll take that. Setting up about 115 yards out. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. And that's just about it for me. Thank you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today. Good luck to you as you begin your final round of this event. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. Whoops. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, you'll take that. This is what our third shot's looking like. Bounce right, come on. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. This one's about 15 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Right by. Nothing you can do now to just pop in the bogey and we'll move on. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Okay, longer par 4 on this hole. Nice swing on that. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. This one's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. And this putt from 10 feet. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. So far, so good. And that one drops. That's back-to-back bogeys. Nice. Par 5 coming up here. Third hole. Let's give this one a go. That'll do. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. And now setting up for the double. And now for the par 3 fourth. Oh, that's no good. I think it's heading to the bunker. Ooh, look at that one. That's plugged on in there, isn't it? Oh, the touch onto that. Nicely played out of that sand. And you're currently 5 over for the day. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Well done. Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. This putt is 9 feet away. And down it goes. Well done. 5 over par currently. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. And here's our second shot on the 6th. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. All right, let's get out of this sand. Oh my goodness, is this gonna go down? Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Nicely struck. These putts for par. Let's see what you can do. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. That wind is going right to left out there. All right, that will end up on the green and not in the sand, which is where I thought it might go. Good shot. Ooh, almost. Well, let's just pop this in and grab a bogey. And currently sitting at 6 over. And here we go on the 9th. Well, this one could roll into the rough. Okay, avoiding the danger, and you're safe in the fairway. This is about 160 to the pin. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. Here we go, 10th hole, par 4. Let's give this a go. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. And this one's about 180 yards out. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Oh, man. And this is about 4 feet. And you're currently 6 over par. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Good one. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Oh, your approach is heading left. All right, starting this out to the left. All right, this one's for bogey. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And the 12th hole is a par 4. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. Safe approach. Nice. We've got a 17-foot putt on this one. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. All right, here we go. Give a tap, and we'll head on to the next. There we go. Okay, 7 over par after that one. Okay, par 3, 13th hole. Knock it close. That's unfortunate. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Oh, this has my attention. It's still on the line. Oh, yes. That'll go down nicely. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. This one could end in the rough. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. All right, let's hope this stays in the fairway. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. This one's looking decent. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Swing didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. Oh, into the water. Okay, this is dug into the rough here. We're gonna need something special to dig it out. Okay, have fun with this putt. Zooming by the hole. This one for double bogey. Don't even worry about it. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. Good stroke. And currently sitting at 10 over par. And on to the 16th. Par 4 for this one. Woo! Look at that fly. And setting up around 215 yards out. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Got some luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continues to be online. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, let's head to the next. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. Going a bit left of the pin. Well done. And about 5 feet to go. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Setting up here in the deep stuff. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And this is our third shot. That's a safe shot. And here's a putt for a final score of 83. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, I guess he'll have to settle for the bogey. And finishing your round with a bogey on the final hole. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. And as we kick off our round, we've got a par 4 right in front of us. All right, best of luck to you. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. And second shot here on the first. Left, heading left. This would be nice to get for birdie. But I think it's breaking to the left. I'll take that from that type of distance. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. And you're at even par. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Okay, I'm not going to ask you to hole this out. This putt is gargantuan in scope. I'm going to just make a humble request to nestle this one in there close. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. Okay, even par at the moment. We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Here we go, setting up with an elevated green ahead of us. We might need more club. This one's heading a little bit to the left. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. So far, so good. Not a bad result from that distance. All right, nicely holed. Let's move to the next. And teeing this one up on the 4th. This one's heading to the fairway, I think. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. Close your eyes. I think we're in the rough. That was well played. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. Oh, that was close. And nice putt. Let's move on. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. Okay, here we go. 5th hole, par 5. Have a good drive. Holy, you just ripped it. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Well done. Go down to even par if you sink this. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh my goodness. This one's just a 5-footer. see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one. It's tidy. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. We'll have that. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. All right, score is coming down to even par after that one. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Setting up around 130 yards. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. Oh, so close. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. You are currently sitting right at even par. And now we're teeing it up on the 8th hole. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Nice, that's some solid contact. Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. And there's a bit of a downslope on this green to be careful of. And this putt for eagle. I think this is going to go right to left. Oh, that's too bad. This one's a 3-foot putt. Okay, moving on to the next. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. All right, closing the front 9 down with this lovely par 3. Well, you can't hit them all. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, and it doesn't go. All right, moving along. Let's see what the scorecard says. All right, that'll bring you up to even par. All right, the 10th hole here is a par 5. Okay, there we go. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. And this one's for bird. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. Hole number 11 coming up. Now this should be in the fairway. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. 27 feet away. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And we're on the tee here of the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drum. And this one's about 130 yards away. Ooh, nice draw on this one. All right, nice approach on that one. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. Ooh. And with that, we will move on to the next. And you are 1 under after that one. All right, a par 3 here on the 13th. Great swing on that one. Nice. That was the club. Bit long on that one. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. I'll take that. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Oh, wound up in the deep stuff on that one. Okay, here's our third shot. There we go. Good shot. Here we go. Par putt. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Just a little too much pace on that one. And 7 feet to the cup. All right, we'll go up to even par after that hole. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Oh, man, you got a hold of that one. You got some good contact on that one. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. Okay, this putt's for your par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. Here we go on hole number 16. Okay, back in the fairway. Great stuff. Seven-foot putt coming up. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. That's not going to be good. Okay, the ball's below your feet here. That's going to tend to make it go a little bit to the right. You're going to want to sink this one. This to save your par. Oh, right by. 3 feet left. And unfortunately, second bogey in a row. Let's kick this bad luck to the curb, starting with the next tee shot. And we are working with the tailwind on this hole. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. This one may end up in the rough. Not sure, though. Okay, back in the fairway. Good stuff. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. And that putt will go down, and you've ended the round with a par. Good stuff out there.